Hey, Kevin Lam from SFU Biology again. I just want to show you what to do if you're capturing your screencast from presenter view. So this can happen if you are trying to use Camtasia to video capture your lecture while you're giving it in class. So if your computer is plugged into the projector in the lecture hall, then when you start your slideshow, instead of having your computer screen filled with just the slide, you'll end up seeing the presenter view on your computer instead. So we need to learn how to deal with that with Camtasia. You might also want to use presenter view when you are recording even just by yourself at home, because with presenter view, all the notes that you wrote to yourself about what to say when this slide is shown, you can see them here. And also you have a preview of the next slide, so you can kind of think ahead and know what's coming as you go through your video, right? So I'm going to show you how to use presenter view and screen capture this, and then crop down to only look at this slide afterwards. All right, so let's go back to Camtasia. So let's say I already recorded one video clip in presenter view, because I'm going to show you how to cut and paste your modifications later. So we're just going to record a new video clip. So let's say we hit record again, and then start recording, and then go to our PowerPoint file, and I'm going to go straight to presenter view. Or if you were already plugged into the lecture hall projector, then just slotting your slideshow will open presenter view on your laptop. All right, so right now Camtasia is recording everything we see on the screen right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and give my lecture like I normally would. So if you're in the lecture hall, go ahead and do your lecture, read your notes, go from slide to slide and talk. And also when you're pointing, go ahead and point at this page here. This is the page that if you point at it in the lecture hall, it'll show up on the projector as well. So you can point out the word brainstorm, or maybe, oh, there's a, jelly and a wormy thing here and so forth. Okay, so you just give your whole lecture like you normally would by flipping slides, seeing what's coming next, looking at your notes, and pointing. Okay, so let's say I'm happy with that being the end of the lecture. I'll hit escape to close my presenter view and my slideshow and go back to the Camtasia window. Let's say I'm finished my lecture in the lecture hall now. I'm going to hit stop recording, right? And now I have what would have been a very, very long video clip if this was actually a lecture I'm giving in the lecture hall. All right, so let's say I had an introduction I already liked. I've cut and pasted it here. So I'm just going to click and drag this down into the same track as my previous one, so it's easier to put together. But as you watch this video, notice that the problem is, besides seeing the slide that I want the students to see, they're also seeing all these mini icons of all the coming slides, the very next slide, all the notes that I don't want the students to see. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to crop down so that we're only going to give the students this slide in the video. So I'm going to go to the crop button up here. All right, and then carefully drag the corners to perfectly encompass just the slide. Okay, so again, start at this corner and just crop away all that other mess. There, nice and clean. Now the problem though is this whole black space here is still what the video is going to show. So now we have a video off to one side and smaller than it needs to be. So I'm just going to grab this, bring it to the top, and just resize it. So I'm not going to, whoops, my bad. Forgot to change to the arrow key first. So I'm not cropping anymore. I want to actually take this and drag it bigger until it fills the entire screen. So it's going to lock in as I've filled the entire screen, and I can also drag this side to make sure I've gone as high as I can with this cropped picture as well. What I can also do is click on it and drag left and right, and you'll see that when it's aligned such that this box is right in the middle, right? A line appears down the middle to say you're lined up horizontally in the middle and vertically in the middle now. Okay, so from here, when I play the video, this entire video clip now is focused on only the slide. All the other stuff is cropped. Now, if you had multiple edits, if you had multiple clips that you're going to string together to make your final video, you'll see that if I go back to my first clip, I was also using presenter view, and I have all this other crap around again. But a very quick way to apply the same edits is if I just go to the clip that I've already edited, and I either right click or two finger click, I can actually go and copy properties, or copy all the modifications I made to this clip. And just to show you what's happening, I'm going to right click or two finger click again and paste properties, and that's going to do all the cropping, resizing, and positioning that I did for this other clip. So I'm just going to paste properties to every single clip I have, and then go ahead and string these clips together to make my final video, right? So there's probably some stuff here I want to crop away to make a nice smooth transition from slide to slide. All right, thank you for paying attention to this. I think that should give you mostly what you need in order to record your lectures either at home with presenter view or just slideshow, and also during lectures in the lecture hall as well. If you have any questions, again, feel free to contact me. My email address is klamf, so KLAMF @sfu.ca. I hope this was helpful.